Thank you for the Kyoto University who facilitating this valuable event, and we're supposed to present with my head of Bureau for Cooperation. Unfortunately, she is due to the health condition she could not attend, so regret to that. So my presentation will be joint research project in Indonesian biodiversity for promoting international research activities. Okay, so our presentation will be divided into three. The first is the background, and the second is some example of the collaboration of the project on biodiversity between Indonesia and our partnerships, and the last one will be the conclusion. So, why is it Indonesia, and why is it Indonesian and biodiversity? As we know that Indonesia is the largest archipelagic country in the world, so covering more than almost 70,500 islands, covering area of 4,500 kilometers squared, which is similar to 1.2% of the Earth's surface. We're also the third largest country of biodiversity in the world, after Brazil and Republic of Congo. That we have more than 70% of world total numbers variety, including plants, mammalians, amphibian and reptiles, bird and fish, is endemic into our countries. And also, we are also designated as biodiversity hotspot, which means high priority for biodiversity conservations. So, according to Norman Mailer in his publication on Nature on February 2000, Norman stated that Indonesia is one of 25 hotspots in the world, which is, you can see it is from Sundaland and Wallacea line is a Indonesian location there. So why is it Indonesian identified as one of biodiversity hotspot? It is because we see that exceptional concentration of endemic species are undergoing exceptional loss of habitats. So Indonesia, Sundaland and Wallacea lands is top 5 highest priority for its endemic of fauna and flora. So it is the reason why research on biodiversity are very important to Indonesia. Okay, so LIPI, this is the main building of our headquarters in Jakarta, and the other pictures below is President Sukarno, our first president, when he in ceremonial inaugurated the botanical garden, which is a historical route for LIPI itself. So our vision is to be world-class research institutions, which is creating great science to promote application of science and role of Indonesia in international arena, and also part of an effort to develop the knowledge-based society. So we are a non-ministerial government institutions established in 1967. We are the oldest and the largest research institute in Indonesia. Our chairmen are directly responsible to the president. We're located in 11 provinces. We have 26 research centers, 16 technical implementation units, 4 bureaus including our bureaus, 2 international centers, and 4 botanical gardens under LIPI management. We have around 1,540 for researchers, which is the biggest number in Indonesia. We're also leading patent contributor in Indonesia and top 5% worldwide for webometrics. Okay, so LIPI play important role on biodiversity research and strongly contribute on the national biodiversity actions plan and actively promoting global research partnership on biodiversity. LIPI is scientific authority for governing body for researchers nationwide in Indonesia. We give granting research professorship. We also accredited for Indonesian scientific journals. We also scientific authority for conservation of biodiversity in Indonesia, as stated in Indonesia regulations. We also scientific authority for management of botanical garden constructions and management, and scientific measurement testing. Okay, so why is it bilateral research cooperation is very important? Because we could develop human resources through capacity building, such as study, training, exchange of scientists, visiting experts, and other activities. We also develop of research utilization, such as exhibition, dissemination, research result. It's also develop of research facilities and infrastructure, such as building, laboratory, tools, database. It's also encourage international publication, such as published paper, journal, joint project, and also patent. And also strengthening networking of LIPI between global partnerships, so it's become highly recognized. Okay, so the fact and the figure. So we have from 2010 and 2014, the number of LIPI internal collaboration is 52 MOUs, and the largest number is from Japan. So Japan is our main partnership for international cooperation. And for the area cooperation, the largest also the natural science. Okay, and then, so LIPI Japan Bilateral Research Corporations established since 1978, which started with Japan Society for the Promotion of Sciences. And then since 1995, the government of Japan has implemented a wide range of cooperation projects on biodiversity conservation in Indonesia. So this is a main partner for LIPI in collaborating research, such as JICA, JST, NITE, and BRC, and Kyoto University. We have also 2 projects which is very successful under the Aries and TCS. So it's very successful project in humanity science and also in life sciences. We're also partnering with other universities in Japan. So now we come to the second phase. So some example of collaboration on biodiversity for promoting research activities. So this is the one which is funded by the government of Japan. This is a biodiversity conservation project. It's a grant aid for building research facility for zoological divisions and technical corporations. So we call it Museum Zoological Bogoriense, which is its world-class facilities for specimen collections. So this is the new building, which is inaugurated by our Vice President Trisutrisno on July 1997. So it is the top 10 largest fauna specimen reference collections in the world, and it's located in our campus, another campus, Cibinong Science Centers, and hold around 2.7 million of fauna specimens, covering zoological collections of mollusca, mammals, birds, insect, fish, amphibian, reptiles, and specimens of other invertebrates. So you see the picture below is the old building, yeah, and then after the grade at the project, so the new building is become. Have you seen the pictures? Yeah. And the second is the Herbarium Bogoriensis, a microbial culture collection. It is also world-class facilities. The project also funded by the Japan governments for improvement of research facility for biodiversity, conservation and utilization, and inaugurated by our president, Susilo Bambang Yudhoyono, on May 2007. So it is grant and technical cooperation project on management biodiversity. So this is the whole of the building. The new building has been built in our campus. You can see the specimen, the collections from our herbarium. This is the laboratory that has been established. And you can see the pictures. On the top is the old building and become the new building. And it's the second largest reference collection of herbarium specimen in the world. So it holds about 2 million specimens of plants from Malaysia regions, consisting of dried specimen collections, spirit collection, and you can see, etc. Okay, I'm speeding up time. Okay, so this is another example. We have partnership also with United States in Mekonga expeditions, which is in South Sulawesi area. And our research activities is in biodiversity inventory, microbial survey, discovery of fungi and solution, discovery of human health, local conservation, education, and outreach. The project result is a very, very beneficial. Is discovery of new genus and species of flora and fauna. Example, the giant wasp, Megalara garuda, which is endemic to our country. Discovery of potential plants, microbes for medicine and bioenergy. Development of database, capacity building, publications and dissemination of research results. And recommendation of Mekonga as designated conservation area for national park and biodiversity research. Strengthening international networking opportunities to open the project. So below are the some pictures that has been done in these expeditions. And with Japan partnership in NITE, we have collaborative research on conservation and sustainable use of microbial resources, which is the project proposes to carry out research cooperation based on mutual trust with the aim to establish conservation and sustainable use for microbial resources. Some research activities like collection of sample, isolations, duplication, identifications are conducting in this project. So the result of the project, such as number of identified microorganisms, which is from Indonesia, number of publications, capacity building for the LIPI researchers. Another project is the SAPRA project, which is launched by JACAI and JST in terms to promote collaboration between developed countries in several areas. And this is the milestone for LIPI, the development Indonesian culture collections. So this is the Southeast Asia largest national depository for center microorganisms. Last year was being inaugurated by our vice presidents. So this is the new building, and this is very, very important for Indonesia because the utilization for the microbe itself for commercialization and non-commercializations is very important. So the purpose of the project is to facilitate an access to conservations of Indonesian microbial, provide Indonesian microbial resources and development potential use, develop infrastructures. It can be laboratory of depository of microorganisms, and also create partnership between culture collection centers. So on the conclusions, from the example that we have so far, that in brief, we could say that improving the collaboration project between LIPI and other partners, it could improve the quality of research through the development of Indonesian human resources, which is in line with LIPI scientists in the related field of research. It also strengthening of research facilities to support management of research institutions in Indonesia, encouraging Indonesia or LIPI international publication, invention and patents, strengthening the position of Indonesia, in this case is LIPI, in the field SNT through international research activities, regional and international. It's also expanding and strengthening LIPI network with scientific communities and partnerships at the national and global scales. And also, the more important is discovery of Indonesian natural resources and development database, and also opportunities to open or expand new project collaborative research. Okay, thank you very much. I will be glad if there is any further comments, or maybe we could share after all. Thank you.